Welcome back to About Tonight. Please welcome to the stage our next guest, Jo Stanley.
Thank you. Well done.
Hi, Jo.
Hi, it's so nice to be here.
How are
I'm
you?
very appreciative of your studio audience who gave me that applause.
Massive.
I know, I'm overwhelmed.
How are you going?
Really great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. We both studied at Monash.
We did,
We both did arts.
Yeah, and the university survived.
Yeah. Go Monash.
That's right.
When you went into your arts degree, what did you think you were going to get out of it?
Oh, wow.
Like, did you know you were going to go down this path of radio and TV?
No, I hoped that I would be an actor, I guess.
That was the same, yeah.
But I was too chicken to audition for NIDA or VCA or anything like that. So I thought, no, I'll do like an academic version of it. And I went along and I did study drama and theatre studies, and it was fantastic. I just became immersed in the student theatre, which I'm not sure exists in the same way, because student unionism is a very different thing now.
Yeah.
Back then there was a compulsory student union fee, which meant that all of the clubs and societies had a lot of... I've become so political all of a sudden. What happened?
Good.
But yeah, it meant that there was a lot more money for student clubs and societies, and you know, it was far more active than I think now. So if students want to be involved in theatre in any sort of capacity, generally it's through the course, whereas back then it was mostly through clubs and societies. And so I immersed myself in that and became president of Monash Players, and you know, we did lots of university reviews, which is how I learnt comedy basically.
Wow.
And that's where I decided that probably I'm not that great an actor, because people always laughed when I was on stage, even when I was in the serious bits, you know. Like, I'm dying here and people are laughing. I'm like,
the exact same thing. Yeah, the exact same thing happened to me.
Yeah?
I wanted to be like a serious actress and people were like, you're so funny. I'm like, that was a serious role.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Like, I just want to be
for
like Kate Blanchett, nah.
Yeah. So
Magda Zubanski type stuff.
But
and you
there's
also
no shame in that. And do you know what?
Yeah.
I think a great comic actress is very hard to find.
Yeah.
Really.
And you also started on Channel 31.
I did, yes. With my then comedy partner, Jodie J. Hill, we did a little show called Boob Tube.
What is the inspiration behind that name? Was Boob Tubes just big back then? And that was like... Or was it because there was boobs on the tube?
No. I'm trying to think when boob tubes were big. Like in the 70s, wasn't it?
I don't think they... Yeah, I don't think
so
they
I'm
were
not
like...
that old. It was just, I suppose, a nice little pun. We had boobs. Jodie much bigger than mine, which was an endless source of envy for myself. I have serious boob envy.
Really?
Yes. My boobs are just like...
I kind of wish I had a button which was like inflate and deflate.
Okay.
So it's like if it's for a certain dress, you just deflate.
That would be...
And if you're in a bikini, it's like inflate or whatever.
Well, for me, that's a Wonder Bra or like a push-up bra or not push-up bra, I guess. Or chicken fillets. Have you gone there?
I think when I was like 16, which is weird.
Yeah, I had not discovered those sorts of things when I was 16.
They creep me out. That's why I don't use them, because they're just so flesh-like.
They're hilarious if you see them just lying around a house, which happens in my house, because I frequently will get home. I'm like, oh God, these chicken fillets are driving me nuts, and I'll pull them out and just... I'm drunk, so I'll just leave them on the kitchen bench. Yeah, the cat finds them very, very amusing. So yeah, that was Boob Tube. We did that. It was like a variety show kind of thing.
And then you found radio and TV from that, didn't you?
Yeah, well, we kind of were doing stand-up comedy, and one of the big bosses at Austereo, who was sort of in charge of Fox and Triple M, back then came and saw our stand-up and offered us a Sunday night development gig. Oh my God. For which we were paid $75 a week. I know, sweet.
Any kind of money for like comedy or your art is incredible.
It's true. We would have done it for free. But we did that for a year, and then they gave us, a daytime shift, and, you know, we grew from there. It was pretty amazing, really, now, because I don't think that sort of thing happens so much in radio now. I think the new up-and-comers, you know, you start on a Saturday morning or a Sunday night or something, but it's very hard to get a major metropolitan city gig.
Yeah. And you were on Matt and Joe, which was like the #1 in the number one station in the country.
So long. We were number one for so long. Yeah, it's true. We were there for 10 years.
That's a long time.
I know.
That was every morning as well, wasn't it?
Every morning.
Every morning getting up.
3:30. Every morning.
What do you prefer, radio or TV? Working on it.
I really think I prefer radio because there's an immediacy to it.
Mm.
You know, TV's very laborious for a very small amount of time. It's very, you know, there's so much rehearsal and lots of producers are involved and lots of people have to tick off a decision. And, you know, in radio you can have an idea at 5:30 and can be on air at 6:15. Or even, you know, we'd have ideas in the middle of the show and you've got amazing production people who can, you'll type out a little script and there it is in half an hour. It's fantastic.
And you can look however you want.
Well, you can, which I've learnt the hard way. Well, I did learn the hard way. You don't want to, you know, the one time I rocked up to work in tracky dacks and Ugg boots because I was just not in a good place, I had forgotten we were interviewing Matt Daulman. And there he was, you know, at 8:30 and I'm looking like I literally have just come straight from bed.
What was he wearing?
Well, you know, just probably chinos and a nice shirt. He didn't look outrageously, you know, amazingly put together, but at least he looked like he'd showered. Yeah. So, you know, I learned the hard way, just make a little bit of an effort.
Tiny bit of an effort.
You know,
just in case Matt Daulman or
I don't know,
Brad
wear
Pitt.
a bra.
Yeah.
At a minimum.
Brush your hair.
Yep, pretty much. Wash the sleep out of your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Good times though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he was very funny. He didn't care. He laughed.
Good. Laugh, Matt Daulman. Yeah, I remember after a play once, my principal was like, "You have a lovely voice for radio."
Ah.
And I was like, "Oh, cool." At first I'm like, "What a compliment." Then I'm like, "Wait, am I not meant to be on TV?"
Oh no, don't even hear that. That's a crazy way of hearing that. That's like saying someone says to you, "Oh, that was amazing, you know, 98%." You're like, "But where was the 2%?" You don't need to do that to yourself.
It's true.
And do you know what? Like,
tell that to 18-year-old Hayley.
Oh well, I know. If we could go back and speak to our 18-year-olds, what would you say?
Like, hang in there, buddy. Do comedy. Good things might happen.
Yeah.
Keep smiling. What would you say?
Shave under your arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
you know, I know you are a feminist. That's great.
Yeah.
You don't need to have hairy underarms to be a feminist.
No. You just have to believe that men and women are equal.
I know. But I was like really aggressively feminist when I was at uni.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always been just kind of, I was just raised moderate, like just feminist. But I didn't even know it until I was probably 18 when the term actually, I really heard it. And I was like, oh, I am a feminist. I believe that.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, which wouldn't you like the whole world to think that? You know, like all these women who say, oh, I'm not a feminist. I'm like, what? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. By nature, by the fact that you want men and women to experience exactly the same lives as each other, that makes you a feminist.
It benefits everyone. What goes through your head? Have you ever had a guest, or what goes through your head when celebrity females are kind of like, I'm not a feminist. I love my husband, you know.
It makes me really angry because what you're doing is, firstly, you're making apologies for being a female in a lot of ways. I think you're saying, oh, I don't want to be too loud and too opinionated because that might offend people. Well, firstly, don't do that. Secondly, what you're doing by distancing yourself from that movement is you're benefiting from the movement. It's like people who are anti-vaccinators, right? Okay, it's the same thing to me, okay? Polio doesn't exist because of vaccination, right? So you're going around going, woohoo, I love the fact that I don't have polio because of other people's vaccination, okay? It's the same thing. As a non-feminist, I'm still experiencing the benefits of all the work that those women from the, 17th century, but more specifically from the 70s onwards, those women worked so hard for us to get as close to equal pay, to have votes, all those sorts of things. You're benefiting from it, but then you're saying, oh, but that's not me. Well, you can't. That's kind of not fair.
It's not fair at all.
No. Come on, kick in. Let's all work together.
And it also just like spreads that thing of that horrible stereotype of feminists that's so outdated now.
I know.
And it shows young girls that like, oh, okay, maybe I don't want to, I like men as well. It's like.
Yeah. You don't have to, being a feminist doesn't mean, joining in a giant circle, like, with your boobs off, just, With your boobs off.
Boobs off.
Well, you know, you could have your
Excuse me.
boobs off. I don't know. You get, you get it. You know, it doesn't mean just, you know, dancing around in a circle, you know, witches coven, hating on men, burning bras. That's not feminism.
No. I don't want to burn my bras. I pay too much money for them.
Cost a lot of
Yeah,
money.
they're also nice.
Yeah. And we like wearing nice things and lacy
Yeah.
things and lipstick and all that sort of stuff. I would just really like for my daughter to know that when she grows up, because she is equal to the men that she works with, she will get paid the same.
Yeah. Do you just have one daughter?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah. Willow.
Willow. That's so beautiful.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
How old is she?
5. She starts
5.
school on Friday.
When are you going to start raising her as a feminist? Or is that just like already begun? Yeah.
Done. She knows. She says that sort of stuff to me all the time. Like,
That is so
Mummy, why are all these characters in this movie boys? I know.
I'm only asking I'm only saying that kind of stuff now. I'm like looking at a script, I'm like, why is my female character so poorly written?
Yeah, she's but it's because I talk about it all the time. She's probably a bit bored of it, to be honest. But, you know, even things like she's really into Lego, loves it, but she wants the girl Lego, okay, for some reason. She's not into, I don't know, spaceships like boys are, that's okay. But the girl's Lego, it comes and it's like juice bars. Who wants to make a juice bar?
Oh my God. Oh man.
But, you know.
I'll have a kale juice.
Yeah.
Is that what, that's
yeah.
insane.
But
This is a wonderful conversation. Is there anything you'd like to plug? Or are you going to get back into comedy anytime soon?
well, do you know, I had sort of sworn off it, and then I did a gig with Joel Creasy.
Fabulous.
Yeah, he did what was it? I'm trying to remember what the special occasion was. Must have been Christmas. Oh, it was a Christmas thing. You know, remember Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas.
Anyway, so he asked me along with a bunch of friends, and I got up and I loved it and I killed. And so then I came off stage and said, "Oh, curse you, stand up, you evil temptress."
You back in the game?
No.
Oh, okay.
I might. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I got a lot on. I'm very busy, Hayley. I don't know. I don't leave my house much, but yeah, maybe. I'm busy writing. I'm writing a sitcom and, you know, producing a little online video
Web
idea
series?
that I'm
Yeah.
doing. Yeah, and you know, so I'm kind of really drawn to that at the moment.
That is so exciting.
It is exciting.
Oh, an Australian sitcom.
Well,
That
yeah.
sounds
I mean, you
excellent.
know, Australia doesn't dig sitcom formats that much. So
we don't try a lot, I guess. Or maybe
do we
we
not
try, it never
or
gets
it
to
just never
air.
gets up?
Because I would like a sitcom one day.
But what do you call Please Like Me?
A dramedy.
Yeah, right.
Because I love dramedies.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful series. What about what's the Bogan one?
Oh, Upper Middle Bogan.
Upper Middle Bogan.
I haven't seen that yet.
Okay, I think it's kind of a sitcom format, but yeah, I think Australians shy away from it because it feels very American format, but really there's definitely an Australian voice to be had in that format, I think.
We're going to have to go to commercial break, unfortunately.
No, unfortunately, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and thank you for having me on Channel 31. It is such an important service for so many different reasons for the audiences out there who need television that is not serviced by our commercial radio stations, but also commercial TV stations, beg your pardon, but also for all of these wonderful people who are here learning the craft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say necessarily that I learnt a great deal, but you know.
Well, look where you are today.
Yes, look
it
at
did
me.
Something awesome.
Thank
you so much.
Thanks, Hayley. Lovely chat.
Thank you. We'll be back after a short break. You're watching About Tonight.